Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CA Media Podcast. We're back. First time in almost 3.5 months. Forgive the delay. We're back. It's not WrestleMania, but it is SummerSlam. And we're going to predict the matches and the show. And shows brought to you by Visionary Minds, Public Relations and Media. If you have any media consultations, feel free to contact Tim and Reese at visionarymindsny@gmail.com. And the show is also sponsored by Untold Truth Fragrance by Chanel Marie Carroll. Check it out. Some good products for men and women. So check the link on the bio. All right. The SummerSlam is the biggest party of the summer. 2-night event at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, home of two fellow wrestlers, Brock Lesnar and Chad Gable. And we're gonna give the preview of the matches, offer our predictions, and discuss any spoilers. All right, crew, introduce yourselves however y'all desire.
Hey, it's been a long time, but it's your boy Casanova, aka Mr. Make Things Go Boom. Oh, I wanted to say this for so long. Nixon 5.
Nixon.
Yo, I know.
Yeah. I still got that video from last year when you was like about Indiana. I still got that video. Oh man. Oh man. Oh my God. I'm so happy for the Knicks, man. June 13th, 2026. Where were you? I was at my aunt's crib watching the game. I bet 2026, not 2025. My era. Remember
Yeah.
who's that?
Yo, I'll never forget it.
Qasim.
Yes, sir. Oh, it's
Yeah.
your boy Fist. My bad. Nixon 5. I believe it. I'm a believer.
You sure?
Yeah, I believe it. Let me get it on face. I believe it.
even when LeBron gone to the 76ers.
He can
Yeah.
go to 76ers. Good for him.
So I want to say, right? I just want to say, with
Like
LeBron
LeBron
going
is
to the
not relevant
76,
like he used to be.
before he went there, I was thinking of Nixon 5. He went there, and now I'm just like Nixon 6.
Against who?
Everybody. Like,
Someone on the West Coast again?
so I think we're the team to beat still in the
Oh yeah,
East.
100%.
But out of the West, I think because the West got stronger, it's gonna make us better. Like, it's gonna help us in the playoffs. They all got stronger. They're gonna beat up on each other a lot.
And that's good for the East.
Yes, because even though the East got stronger, the East kind of got weaker too. Because I don't trust Paul George in Boston, so I don't think Boston is gonna be what they were this year without Jason Tatum. Because Jalen Brown was the engine for that team. I think Philly is going to take a leap as long as Embiid is healthy. They're going to take a big leap, in fact. Uh, we got to look out for Washington because they're supposed to be good. Atlanta's still going to be good. You still got like the East is pretty stacked.
Got Miami with uh uh what's his name? Just got traded to Miami.
Giannis.
Giannis, yeah. Yeah. And then you got Toronto. Toronto got Kawhi back. The whole Atlantic division is going to beat up on each other. I, I'll be surprised if at least three teams in the Atlantic division make it to the playoffs. Because look at all that teams. You got the Phillies, you got the Knicks, you got Toronto, you got Miami, and you got Boston. They're going to beat up on each other. Like I said, I'd be surprised if at least three teams make it. Well, well, with the now format is what each side get like at least 10 teams, and then the last four do like the play in or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Weird. But yeah, Nixon 5, first championship in 53 years. All right, let's go next. All right, what's your thoughts? What match I think gonna open up Saturday night, and what match I think gonna open up the show, and then we could then dive into the matches.
So I think I personally believe it's gonna probably be the 6-man tag.
To open, yeah.
Either the 6-man tag or it has to be Oba and Brock.
Open with the Hell in a Cell, I think, is the best way to kind of open that. Give everybody what they've been wanting. Get the crowd live. Get them hyped.
Yeah, because
Feed them.
I feel like
Feed them.
I feel like you get that out the way. Like either one of those matches, you have to get out the way.
I can see that match as like a semi main in between like either or women's match because you want to breathe. So I do see like the 6-man tag opening up the show.
Yeah.
And like Soul said, you're going to have people eating for 30 minutes and get tired. That's what's going to happen. We're going to have people eating for 30 minutes and get tired. But yeah, I can see that match open up the show. And of course, the match that I'm really, really looking forward to is the other question was what match on Saturday is going to steal the show? I think Aldis and Gunther is going to steal the show. Some weird reason. People are sleeping on Nick Aldis. If you don't know, he's a former NWA champion who held the title for
Yeah.
1,000
I
days.
I think that match is gonna be scary good.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward for that match. I think that match is going to steal the show. Normally, I would go for the championship matches, but you can rarely ever go wrong with a Gunther match. So I think that match is going to steal the show, and it's going to put a lot of eyes on Nick Aldis. It's going to show the world how good this guy really is. So, Qasim, what's your thoughts? What match you think going to steal the show Saturday?
Damn. Honestly, I want to say Oba and Brock, but I mean, this is round 3. And then, I mean, the Hell in the Cell, like, it's so hard because it's like,
Hold
it's
on a
a
second
Hell in
now.
a Cell, man.
Mm.
Like, you can't ignore the Hell in the Cell. And then
Hello.
Brock, Oba. Yeah, you there? Oh, yeah, that's what we're saying.
Who this?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's my thoughts on it. Like, if you're gonna have something that's gonna be the showstopper, show stealer, it's got to be that because that. Like, don't get me wrong. Like Seth and Roman, you kind of know what you're getting.
But yeah, that's
But
Sunday. Yeah,
oh,
we're talking
sorry. I
about
mean, Cody
Punk.
and Punk. I'm not saying you know what you're getting, but you know it's going to be a solid match they're going to deliver. But Hell in a Cell match takes priority for me because it's the whole Brock has never lost. So what are you going to do? I'm like, ooh, you got to
But he
think about
only
it that
fought
way.
Taker.
Yeah, but they're hyping it up, and it's like, and it's in his home state, and I'm like, that makes me think, okay, well, what are they actually going to do with this? They're going to
I'm
allow.
gonna leave and join right back. I can't really hear.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
wonder if they're going to let Oba get that, like let Oba have it, or are they going to let Brock still kind of be the man because it's his home turf? I guess that's where I'm like thinking, like, how they going to do this?
I think if you're setting up for the future and you trying to steal a show and you have your star in your hand and the one is about to sunset, I'll put the up and coming star over and steal the show with that. So I am anticipating this match. I can't wait to see it. I know it's gonna be blood and guts, but I
Blood and
think for some
guts.
weird reason I think Gunther and Gunther and Aldis gonna steal the show on Saturday. All right, I could dive into the first match. All right, we have the Bella Twins, the 6-woman tag with Paige versus Fatal Influence. We can talk about the Bella's return back to wrestling. We can also talk
Boo.
about Paige return back to wrestling. So Nikki Bella returned last Monday or this past Monday, and then they set up a match for this Saturday against Fatal Influence. Um, and we could talk about nostalgia or the new crop of generation with Fatal Influence.
See, if they use Fatal Influence the right way, I mean, not for nothing, they were like great heels in whatchamacallit in NXT. So to me, I'm like, that's pretty good to keep them where they're at, let them be the heels, let them add some diversity to the women's. Because, like, not for nothing, I don't want to see the Bella twins or with Paige or whatever continue to keep winning. Like, nah, let the heels have a turn, you know?
Right. Yeah. I feel you on that, but I think they also want to try to. I think they also trying to make up for what happened at WrestleMania because Nikki had to step out and Paige stepped in,
Yeah.
and Paige and Brie won the titles. So
See, I don't even think they're that good, though, the Bella twins.
yeah, but it's not 2015 when they shoved them down our throats, you know, and directly having Brie Bella break AJ Lee's Diva Championship reign record, which a number of days that she held it, which I didn't like either. But um smart money move would have it would have like you had the Bella twins and Paige win, and then you do like it would. I would say you would do a heel turn, but it wouldn't make sense to do a heel turn with Paige. But it could make sense. But if the Bellas are trying to win the title, it wouldn't make sense because they don't have the title no more. Fatal Influence do. And
Yeah.
unless they do a segment of three of them out there by themselves, like on a Friday or a Monday, and then you could turn. But how would you turn Fatal Influence babyface? You got to
You're
have
not.
babyface. Yeah, exactly. So it just makes sense to keep them baby until you have them win, and then you could do like a switcheroo. But um, I do see like the Bellas and Paige winning this match. I know we got new
Really?
tag team. Yeah, yeah. Even though we got new tag team champions
So you
at
think they're going
Saturday
to get
Night
it
Main
back?
Event, yeah, yeah. I see. I do see the Bellas because they want Nikki to get a win. I know. I think I know what they want to do, but you make Fatal Influence more of a dominant champion. Well, so start this reign of theirs by having them beat the former champion again, and you did it in a 6-way. But I don't, like I said, I don't think that the WWE is going to want Nikki Bella to come back and just lose. So that's why I have Nikki, Brie, and Paige with it.
Man, I've been watching Unreal. I ain't through it all, but yeah, we think that, right? We start thinking that, and that be in our heads like, oh, yeah, why would they have this person come? Yeah, we learned a lot that they all be like, oh, yeah, we'll drop the title. We'll do this. We'll do that. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And then you're like, wait, it don't make sense. But that's what they be playing.
Yeah. So you think Fatal Influence is
To some extent, I think they're going to retain. Yes, that's my thought.
all right? Okay.
I think they retain just because of you give them the versatility to kind of be the people everyone wants to come after.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just now saw it. Casanova. You get
Nah,
me?
you good. Yeah, I can hear you. Volume is much better now.
Okay. I'm not echoing, is I?
No.
No.
Okay, cool. That's the way I like it. Yeah, so we talk about the 6-woman tag, the Bellas, Paige versus Fatal Influence. You could talk about nostalgia to the new generation, and you could talk about the Bella twins and Paige's return. Yeah.
So right with the Bellas returning, I don't see a need for Paige. I think they're going to win this match, but I think they're only going to win this match to set up a tag team match for the titles with the Bella twins, and then after they get them, I think that's where they turn on Paige.
I was just saying something similar to Qasim about that, right, Qasim?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So,
But you were like, but how do they do that on her? Like, so they become heels? The Bella twins essentially become a heel then?
yeah, after that, yeah. If they win the titles, right? If Fatal Influence are transition champion, which I don't, probably at the next pay per view event, if they let them at least defend it a couple times, yeah. But have them win it at the next pay per view event, which is I think Money in the Bank or whatever, and
Yeah, I
then
think Money in the Bank's next.
Yeah, I think Fatal Attraction was a transitional champion because how do you get the belt off of Paige and onto both of the Bellas? You
and
can't.
I think that's why. If I'm not mistaken, I don't recall seeing the match. I believe Paige took the pinfall.
I don't recall the match either, but I think so.
Yeah, because you're not Brie. Nikki ain't gonna. Well, she has, but Nikki ain't gonna turn on Brie for losing the belt. That Nikki wasn't even a part of winning in the first place.
Yeah,
Well, it makes sense. It makes sense to turn on the guy, the person that they got the belt with you and that lost the belt. So yeah. All right, okay. Um, all right. The second match, I'll go with the 6-man tag. We got LA Knight, yeah, with Solo Dolo Sokoa, and Royce Keys versus Jacob Fatu.
Oh, Solo Dolo Sokoa.
Yes, Solo Dolo Sokoa. And the Usos. We can talk about the bloodline implications in the match. We can talk about quote unquote Solo Dolo's rise to being a babyface. Talk about Jacob Fatu of being the second in command in the bloodline. We can forever talk about LA Knight and his popularity for the last 3 years. He's been that marquee guy that hasn't gotten over to the main event scene. And then where do y'all think this leads into Survivor Series, or where do y'all see this playing out?
Honestly, the whole bloodline keep feuding with every like, oh my god, just I want this shit to be over with. Excuse my language. Like
yeah.
seriously, I'm not. It's entertaining, but now it's kind of like really Royce Keys, Solo, and LA Knight. Really, like those three to team up to go against the bloodline. Like, is this what we doing now? Is Clyde here? Oh, there he is. Oh. I don't know. That's just my thought. It's like, is this what we really doing now? We got to use the. We always got to find someone for the bloodline.
And why always
Um,
LA Knight though? That part. LA Knight is always a part of the bloodline situations. He could never stay out of the way of the bloodline. But he did say it's a part of him. If Roman loses the title, he got to deal with them. So, uh, what's your thoughts on Solo Sokoa potentially being babyface?
ain't no face. He a heel.
Okay, all right. Did y'all see the promo he cut on Monday?
Yes.
I missed it. I was kind of falling asleep.
And
I ain't gonna hold you. I was
and
falling asleep.
I want to say, and I said this before, I said Solo is comedic gold. Like I so bad do not want him to join the bloodline again because I feel like he is going to be a shell of this character, and this character is so great.
I'm with you. I think let him run. Let him run as a babyface. Let him run. Like, and I also thought about it. Like, you could still have him on a bloodline because you could still have like the Usos. You know, Jay's going to snap anytime. Jimmy's that middleman. Solo is under control of Roman, but you have Solo as a straight baby face, which is different because right now Roman he's running solo. He's not asking any of them to interfere in his matches. He wants them to do their own thing, but he still want to do business with the bloodline, which I completely understand. But how would Roman be able to control all of them? And they all got different personalities. You got one is a tweener, one is a straight under your control, one is a baby face, and Jay will snap on any given second. So how would Roman as the tribal chief control that?
So the easiest way to gain control, and this is the one thing that made the first bloodline impactful. They had the gold. And that's what it comes down to. Like, you can be a great faction, but if you don't win, it's all for nothing. And at some point, yes, Roman is not like getting help from them, but at some point they're going to need his help. And I think that's what this match is gonna show.
They're gonna need Roman's help.
Yes.
Why
And
would they need Roman's help in this match?
was good. And no, not this match. I think this match is going to show that in order for them to get over the hump, that not only are they going to need each other, but they're actually going to need Roman.
And what's Roman gonna do?
He has to help them win the belt.
There's no belt on the line.
I know, but he like when they're going to get there with each other, but Roman is going to have to pull that trigger to get them over. Like, remember when they fought Randy and
Riddle?
yeah,
Yeah.
Roman had to push them over that. He's gonna have to do that same thing again. I feel like, because it's no way like they're allowing Royce Keys to be the Jacob Fatu stopper.
What's
Like,
wrong with
nothing. It's just nobody was able to stop this dude, and all of a sudden the answer is just Royce Keys.
Hey, but Solo, he still got to answer. He said literally Monday told Roman to kiss
This
his
is his
ass.
ass. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you think this is gonna be like this is gonna end at Saturday, or there's more to it with the Solo Sokoa edition? And
There's more to it. There's more to it because of that bit they where he was trying to recruit Seth.
yeah.
This isn't over because they, like, him trying to recruit Seth told you everything that, like, it's like, long-term storytelling. Like, you're trying to recruit Seth, so something is going to happen later on down the line. I think as soon as War Games.
It's in Texas this year, so
Texas.
you said that's what?
I said Texas.
Yeah, Texas. Crazy. So who y'all have winning this match?
I got Solo Dolo, LA Knight, and Royce Keys.
I don't know about that, but you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna stick with the OG bloodline. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, a part of me is saying the OG Bloodline is going to win because they do have a good record at SummerSlam. Just Jay only lost once, Roman only lost once, Jay only lost once, and that was against Roman. But and Roman only lost once. I think who did Roman lose to? I can't remember. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the OG bloodline. I think Royce Kid's gonna take the pin. I think his relationship with us with Jacob is gonna cost him the match. But I think Solo's gonna remain baby. I think they're gonna run with that. I can see them still running with that. I don't think they're gonna just let. It's gonna be weird if Solo turns, but I don't think he's going to turn. So, all right, we got our third match. We have the Women's World Championship. We have Io Sky versus Liv Morgan. We can talk about Liv Championship evolution since she won it against what's her name? Who did she beat at WrestleMania?
Who the hell did she be? Oh,
Who Liv?
Stephanie
Stephanie.
Valkyrie.
Yeah,
Yeah, Stephanie
Valkyrie, because
Valkyrie.
she got injured, right? Wasn't she
Yeah,
injured?
yep. And then Io is the reigning queen of the ring winner, and we all know Io is the best female wrestler on the roster. Well, in wrestling, hands down.
I just hope
And
they don't do EO dirty. That's
no,
my
I
thought.
don't
Like,
think so.
don't do her dirty.
I don't think
Like,
so.
she did all that, been through all that, fighting the Judgment Day solo dolo, no Oscar, nobody. Like, they better give her the belt. Like, I'm
No,
sorry, she
she,
needs it.
yeah.
Like, I
Um,
like Liv, and Liv did her thing. Don't get me wrong. Hey, hats off to Liv. She came in at the critical time, did what she needed to do. She had great entertainment value, all that good stuff. Like she really held it down in at Vaquer's absence and all that good stuff. However, it's time to go. Let EO run the show. Let EO.
so you saying
That's
that
just what I thought.
EO needs the victory more?
I believe so. Yes.
So what would be next?
But
What would
again,
be,
EO has a lot to get through because she's got to get through Big Mommy Cool, Roxanne Perez. Like, not for nothing. They gonna be trying to hold the gold because Roxanne just got hurt. Not a belt. I mean, EO, not EO. Oh my God, what is her name? Raquel has a title now. They cheated Soul out of her title, and I was pissed about that. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Nah, I kind of needed them to cheat Soruka out of that belt.
Well, I knew they was gonna do it. It's been going, but it finally happened. Is where me, I'm like, dang, they finally accomplished it.
Yeah, they needed to put some gold on Raquel.
Don't get me wrong, like I agree, she needed something. Honestly, I think maybe the IC, but I know the IC is no, sorry, she does have it. I was thinking maybe like if they brought the women's over, but I doubt they would have done that because of the fact that the USA, because that's on SmackDown. Because that's all SmackDown has right now. That and the title Rhea had to vacate.
Apparently she didn't vacate it. Apparently they're creating an interim champion.
Yeah, because her injury, right?
Yeah.
all right, I got something. What did you say? Your thoughts on Casanova?
No, I didn't, but I feel like I personally feel like Liv is gonna win. And the reason why I feel like Liv is gonna win is because they've been running this cursed Judgment Day thing. And it has to give them hope for that ladder match. I the curse needs to be broken. They can only run that for so long with them.
Mm, okay. All right. So for some weird reason, this is my thoughts. I'm trying to think. Okay. She lost to that Evolution last year. So Io has been non-champion for almost a year, right? And yeah, we all know Rhea got injured as a missed opportunity and whatnot, right? Between Io and Rhea. But something's telling me that Io Sky is winning that title. And not Raquel. What's that little girl name? I can't think of her name right now. Roxanne Perez is going to turn on Liv Morgan.
See, and I've been thinking that for a minute. Like, yo, she eventually will.
Because eventually they're going to want Liv Morgan as a babyface. They're going to eventually want Liv Morgan as a babyface. And yes, the Judgment Day, all the Judgment Day people got titles except for what's her name? Roxanne.
Yeah, Roxanne.
Yeah, so.
But after this weekend, Raquel's the only one with a title.
Nah, Dom still got the AAA Mega title.
Well, you know what I mean, like in the WWE.
Yeah.
Because Dom, like, I love him being a heel because he's so good at being a heel and having the IC title, but they kicked him out of that, and Penta's been doing a good job, but
yeah, Dom's gonna lose that Mega title too. Like at the end of the month, he's gonna lose that Mega title at the end of August. But yeah, I just sense that Roxanne Perez, Booker T's protege, is going to royally screw Liv. I see it. I just see it right now. And now that Big Mommy Cool got the title, it's closer now than ever. And then from there, they're gonna kick her out, and then Liv can go to SmackDown. She don't need Dom. Dom could be up on not Roxanne, but up on what's her name? Roxanne.
Raquel.
Yeah. And I think Raquel will probably be. I think Raquel and Dom will be the leader. But yeah, because remember, Liv is still cursed, so
that's why I think she's gonna lose it because she's
gonna lose. Yeah. So Dan Houser got to play a factor in this some way somehow. But I don't. Well, not right. Well, not really, because I think his match is going to be a bunch.
I think he wins the human monies, and I think
but we're going to get there. But yeah, it's going to be some shenanigans in his match, him and Dom. But I see. I do sense that Io Sky is going to become the women's champion, and yeah, that's what I got. I don't have anything else. Anything else on that match? Yeah, I think Io's going to do next after if she wins. What's next for her?
Oh, that's a good question. Who would be next? Well, it depends on if they care. Remember, did they ever finish their match? Oh, they did, right?
Oh, wait a minute. What if Stephanie is the reason why she loses the belt?
Oh, Stephanie comes back and has Io lose, or what you call it?
She has Liv lose.
She could interfere and help to some extent.
Have
her come back as a surprise to help Io.
Somebody's coming back at SummerSlam, and I think it's her.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, I have a few people in my mind. I'm gonna get there, but yeah, I never thought about that. Yeah, it would be nice to see her come back and Strew. Yeah, because we haven't seen her since WrestleMania.
Yes, and remember that beef was intense. It's not over.
Oh yeah, that rivalry was intense.
That's not over.
So I kind of take back the heel turn, but they may push it back later. Yeah, that does make sense. That does make sense of her Comment destroying.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my answer to exactly that. Stephanie returns and costs Liv.
All right, okay. Our next match, we got interim, of course, interim general manager right now. Nick Aldis versus Gunther. We could talk about this dream technical match between Gunther and Nick Aldis. Do Nick Aldis still got the guts to pull it through since he hasn't wrestled in 3 years? Yeah, I think this is Aldis' official last match, or do you think Gunther brutalize Aldis, or do you think Nick Aldis is gonna find a way, some way, somehow get a victory at
I think
SummerSlam?
someone's gonna step in and help.
I got a
Personally.
question for you. And Clyde, you would probably remember this because I'm drawing a blank. Oh, no, never mind. I remember now. Because I was gonna ask when he fought Pat McAfee.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about something like that is going to happen. Yeah, that could happen too. Yep. After the match, yeah. Because if you're going to put him back as a general manager, you can't let him look like a pussy, because all the other wrestlers gonna make him look like a pussy. And that's all this. So yeah.
What's gonna happen is gonna be an interference or something like that, or DQ on Gunther or whatever, where Aldis still holds his own, but there might be some kind of disqualification because of something crazy.
Nah, I feel like disqualification makes it to where they have to do it again.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a straight wrestling match. One, this will officially give Nick Aldis the spotlight that he rightfully deserved at a SummerSlam and at a WWE event, because he never wrestled in WWE. I don't think he ever tried out for WWE. And then two, it'll put the respect back onto not really back onto Nick Aldis, because he's a respected general manager, because he in his time as general manager, I think he's better than Adam Pearce, because he didn't take no shenanigans. Like, he fined Randy Orton twice. Nick Aldis not Nick Aldis. What's his name? Couldn't do that. Adam Pearce couldn't do that. Adam Pearce, it was a pussy for Roman Reigns. Nick Aldis wouldn't take care of that. Nick Aldis wouldn't handle that with Roman. He would put Roman in his place, rightfully so. So yeah, I think Casanova, what you said, more than likely, I'll say 70-30 over that. They both will shake hands after SummerSlam, after the match, after Gunther gets to a victory and whatnot. Yeah, I see that, and he'll put respect, or add more respect to Nick Aldis, and then they'll probably do a segment on SmackDown. I think like they did for McAfee as well, So that's what I got with that match. But it's gonna be a good technical match. I know that was short, but Qasim?
I still think Aldis will win it, but I think there might be some kind of like something to happen, but I think he still pulls it off.
That's fair. Yeah, it's just, and then on top of that, if there were to be like, because remember, you may have a point, because Adam Pearce may fuck around, cost all this a match.
You know what?
They may have a SmackDown versus. They may have a SmackDown versus Raw for to run the entire as the number one general manager at War Games. They may do that too, and they may have to have teams. And
oh wow, that's funny.
Yeah, they may. Yeah.
I actually kind of like that idea.
I just thought about that. Yeah,
Pierce comes in and screws all this over, and like there could only be one general manager.
Because and then it forces the issue then because remember who called championship made Punk off a vacation to give him that championship match that fell out of the sky. Nick Aldis.
Pierce did. No, I
No,
thought Pierce
Nick
did.
Aldis. Pierce didn't give Punk that title match. Nick Aldis did.
Oh, on Raw?
Yeah. Because remember, Cody got injured. Adam Pearce had to find someone to replace, but Nick Aldis called Punk to replace. Because remember in that room, when they do that segment together on Raw, Adam Pearce was asking Nick Aldis why he's looking over his shoulder while he was texting. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's when Nick Aldis was like, yo, the person that's going to wrestle Zayn, they're in the building right now.
You're right. You're right. He did.
Yeah, so is that frozen?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So there's a rivalry building up between Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce. And I think it will culminate at War Games. Yeah. I can't wait. and I believe that Adam Pearce, some way, somehow, is going to get Sami Zayn back on Raw. Because he's under Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis called Punk for that match. Zayn defended the title not on his brand. His brand is SmackDown, not Raw.
Yeah.
9-day champion, royally screwed. And yeah,
I thought that was gonna happen. I ain't gonna hold you. Like when I saw that, I was like, "Yo, Sammy about to get the whole screw job, not the Montreal screw job, but the Sammy James screw job."
Chicago screw job. He got
yeah. Well, as soon as I saw that, I was like, "They in Chicago." I was like, "Watch Punk come back." And you like, it was just like you couldn't like. You saw the writing on the wall. It was like, you know it's about to happen. You know it's about to happen. As soon as they say, "Oh, we have someone to fight," I'm like, "You in Chicago? There's only one person you're gonna tell to come back to fight, and if you don't, because this person kind of got screwed out of their title in a way as well. So it's like you finally give them justice, and you're like, he's been doing this thing, and I like the feud between him and Cody. I know that's the same night, right? Him and Cody.
Yeah, this night one, yeah.
Yeah, like not for nothing. I have this interesting theory. Again, well, I still believe Cody will become Cody Lander very soon, and this might get him that way because Punk is not really a heel since he's been back. He hasn't really been a heel. He's been kind of a face, but like in between. But Cody is a face. But sometimes you'd be like, everybody be like, I want to smack that, smile off your face because you're so happy everything's given to you like that. Like you feel that like they're not lying. Everything's been kind of handed to Cody. And like slowly but surely think about it. How many times has he become a champion?
3 times.
Like three times? If he wins again, that's four times in what, 2 years roughly? At this pace, do you think he could see 18? If I say 2050? Not 2050, 2030?
Cody ain't gonna he's not gonna see 18.
No, I'm talking about in time. Like, I mean, in the next, like in 10 years,
I see Randy being 18 before Cody. Or Charlotte. So either Cena's gonna shake Charlotte's hand or Randy's hand.
I don't know. I just know like the way they got it set up, the way Cody loses and wins it right back. If they keep this up, you know what I mean? He's gonna see. I'd rather have a champion like be like Roman and have it forever than lose it, get it back, lose it, get it back, lose it, get it back every like 6 months.
Hey,
because it's like, what are you trying to build into it?
He did that in the Attitude Era.
Because I'm like, what are you trying to build here? Like, what are you doing here?
Correct. because before Roman's historic 13-16, the last two championship runs that lasted that long was Brock's 504 that ended at SummerSlam 18, and then before then it was Punk's 434, and that ended at the Rumble against Rock. So, and then before that, John Cena was 380, in that era when Cena was Super Cena before he got injured. But yeah, like I don't see. I can see Cody at least with at least a dozen, and how he does it is weird. But I don't think he touches Cena's 18, 17.
Gotcha.
All right, I think.
So with that being said, I'm thinking again. I don't think Punk gets screwed over, but I think Cody really kind of breaks character a little bit and goes dark in order to beat Punk.
Oh, so you want to talk about that match right now? While we on it.
Sorry, I mean, what's the other matches? Did we not get through them all, or was there another?
It's just the Hell in a Cell.
Oh,
match.
the Hell in a Cell. Oh, I'm going Oba 100%, man. I don't care what anybody say.
Yeah.
It's Oba all day for me, bro. Oba. I got his T-shirt. I'm wearing his T-shirt when I go to Raw. It's Oba for me, bro. 100%. I'm riding hard for him. Sorry, pause. Sorry, my face ain't being shown. I ain't gonna hold you.
No.
I've been playing the new Halo game on Xbox One. Or the nostalgic Halo.
Yeah. Send us your Xbox user tag in the chat. Yeah, I got my Xbox hooked up. But I need to get the
new I got the Xbox One S.
Yeah, me too.
Or Series S. Sorry.
Same.
Yeah, my godson gave it to me.
Right? Oh, that's before the
Series X is the bigger hard drive. Series S is the smaller hard drive, but just as good. But my godson gave it to me, and I realized like I have a 1 terabyte hard drive, but it's not built for the one in here. So all my games, I have to pick and choose with games. So I just got finished with Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced and beat that and got all the achievements. And I just uninstalled it to install Halo because some of the games can't go on my external hard drive; they can only be on my regular hard drive. So
yeah, you gotta get a specific one for it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do that, but it was just
it's from Seagate, I believe. I have one.
Yeah, it clips right into the back of it, and I can get a 1 terabyte doing that.
They actually
I can play all the games on it.
If you're gonna get one, just get the 2 terabyte.
Yeah,
I got hard drives because
the hard drive I have right now, like I said, is a 2 terabyte. It's a 2 terabyte external. No, sorry, it's a 1 terabyte because this game has 1 terabyte.
Yeah. So look, when you transfer it, like don't like when you transfer it, you can't play it from the other hard drive, but you can copy it from hard drive to system.
Yeah, I did that with Halo because it installed in the external hard drive, and it was like you can't do anything. So I was like, transfer, and I transferred it, and I'm good.
Yeah.
But I have to like move games around though. That's the problem. Like I had to move whatchamacallit. Like I had to take off Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync. My daughter has Fortnite on the hard drive, and then she had what other game on the hard drive? She had like the Backrooms and a couple other games, and I was like, "Yep, gone." And then she ended up having like Apex or something like that, or whatever other game. And I was like, "Yep, gone." I was like, "Not on my hard drive."
You just said Oba over
Brock. Hell in a Cell, Oba over Brock, 100%.
Yeah.
I know Dweez would disagree with me, but I'm sorry.
I go Oba as well. I think this is Brock's official last match.
Yeah, I think so.
This is his retirement match, which makes sense.
Yeah, I sent the question out to Sam Roberts. I guess he didn't answer it. So the question was, right? I said that, even though I said Gunther, Lesnar, SummerSlam, we still get Lesnar, right? At SummerSlam. But that he think that Oba, this match would be Oba's retirement, not Oba's retirement, so Lesnar's retirement. And I was like, what's your thoughts on? I said that Oba's next challenger is going to be Big Cass. He's coming back that Monday. I don't know if y'all been watching the promos. That's Big Cass. And he ain't coming back with Enzo. There's no Enzo, right? So I'm like, Oba's next challenge is more than likely Big Cass. So what's your thoughts on that? I think who you think Oba's next challenger is after you beat Lesnar? And
remember, Oba wants a title eventually. Remember, he's due for a title. He forfeited just to fight Brock, but he still owed his title shot. Or is that not how it works?
So this is a unique situation. So we won't know until WWE shows us, right? I've never ever seen someone forfeit a title match. I remember John Cena asking his WrestleMania match to be a month earlier. But outside of that, I never seen a situation where someone forfeited a title match.
And not to say Oba forfeited, let's just full transparency. Not saying he forfeited. He just said, I want to finish this bullshit with Brock. I want to be done with this. And then he wants to focus on his title run. Which, depending on what happens, does he, technically speaking, is he going to be coming for Roman or is he going to be going after Seth?
Who said he was going either or? He could be going for Punk or Cody.
I mean, him and Cody did have kind of like that little stint that first time he came over the showcase where it got interfered because of Drew and stuff like that. It's hard to say. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's so many different... Watching Unreal makes you just say, you know what? Whatever you thought, think the opposite, and that's probably right.
But then again, do you really think Unreal is going to really tell us what's really, really going on?
Well, think about all the stuff that was going on, and a lot of the stuff I was like, I remember we were thinking about this and thinking about that, and look what happened. It was actually true. Or, man, they really pulled this fast one on us, and I thought it was going to be this.
Then we talked about Seth injury being a fluke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah. Some of the stuff you could tell, and some of the stuff will come out of the blue moon. Like when the Vision turned on Seth, no one saw that coming. But we all knew Seth was injured. If you saw the match against Cody, he got injured. So I think that's why they did that turn then, because he got...
Yeah, it makes sense, but we really like, because you remember we were like, oh, he's really injured, he's really hurting. And it was like, and then when the Vision turned on him, I'm like, in a way that kind of makes sense. And I remember us talking about it saying, oh, like Seth must be hurt. And that's why they're turning on him to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because he ain't going to be able to do anything else.
Yeah,
and then that's when Braun Breaker was kind of the leader, and we said, yeah, they did that. I think they revealed they did that because Seth got hurt.
Right.
Because if not, they had to deviate. But then when Braun Breaker got hurt, they're like, Bronson Reed, you got to be the guy. Yeah. Bronson Reed get hurt, they're like, you know what, fuck these guys.
Yeah, like, yo.
They literally was like division. They were like, these guys is cursed. They're like,
and the only person that didn't really get hurt was Austin Theory.
Yeah.
And he was the one that came in
from getting hurt
during the Seth Rollins mask thing. Remember, he was the one that got revealed as one of the mask people for Seth. And then Seth eventually revealed himself as the mask person. Because we was like, yo, that's not Seth. That's like Austin Theory doing his moves.
Yeah.
At Survivor Series. So, yeah. But who you think Open's net challenger is going to be?
No clue.
If it's not Roman or the championships. I think it's
I think either Big Cass or Royce Keys.
No, not Royce Keys. Royce Keys on SmackDown. He'd have to come to Raw.
But Oba, if I'm
Oba's a
mistaken,
free
Oba's
agent.
free agent.
Oh, I thought he signed with Raw.
Nah, he's a free
Nah.
agent. Brock's a free
Oh,
agent. Like Punk was a free agent, but he signed SmackDown. I think Roman's a free agent.
that's
Yeah.
crazy. I didn't know that. I thought he was whatchamacallit.
Yeah, and the reason why I think Royce Keys is because I personally feel like Oba is gonna try to go after the undisputed title,
That's
and
Punk's.
and they're gonna start beefing because it's gonna be like, hey, you gave your chance up, you don't get to skip the line. I think that's how it's gonna start.
And Oba's like, I am the king of the ring. I am the
Yes,
ruler. I am this. I am that. I will get my title shot.
yes, exactly.
And
That's
amazing cosplay of him, man.
I can imitate voices really good. That's about
Cosplay
it.
of him.
yo,
Glad he had the opportunity to meet him at Fanatics Fest, man.
yes, yes.
I am the ruler.
Nah, him getting the King of the Ring crown was the icing on the cake. I was like,
Yeah,
oh
that
man,
solidified him, bro. For real. That made him certifiable. Like, homeboy is like, hey, you certified.
All right. The last match for night one, undisputed WWE Championship match. We got Punk, Summer Punk. We can say this is number 4. We can say this is number 3. Summer Punk versus Cody Rhodes. All right. What's different with Cody Rhodes this year than the years past? Or do you think Punk goal is to hold on to this title and make it to WrestleMania with the title and then actually have a successful WrestleMania defense with this title? I know WrestleMania is like 6 months from now. I know, but trying to speak this stuff in existence because I was mad this year. So, who has the momentum heading into this match?
I think Punk does.
And how do you see night one ending?
So this is why I believed that the bloodline doesn't win. I feel like at some point Royce Keys has to establish himself as a big time player. And I feel like it may involve this match. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I feel like somewhere along the lines of this night, I could see him getting into it with one of them. I don't know which one it is. But then I also see Sami Zayn costing Cody the match. So I'm gonna go Punk winning, but somebody's gonna cost Cody. Because that's Cody's next rivalry.
Who?
I think what is his name? Sammy.
Sammy has a number 1 contenders match on Sunday against Finn Balor.
Mm-hmm. Which he is going to lose.
Really? You think Cody versus?
You think we're gonna have another? You think we're gonna have a face Punk versus a face Balor now? Remember they fought twice. Once in Chicago, once in Ireland. But Balor was a heel of both times.
Yeah,
So you're gonna have a straight babyface versus babyface match?
Yup.
Or do you think Punk is turning heel?
Punk could be turning heel with I think he could be turning heel. Or we're gonna get babyface versus babyface. Because if Sammy cost Cody on night 1, what's stopping Cody from costing Sammy on night 2? Either that or Sammy's going to win and Cody's going to cost him the actual title match.
Oh, at the next pay-per-view event or at the next
Yes.
title. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I think that's feud.
Thought
That
about
feud is
something,
done.
but okay. I see. I think I see something. But Qasim, go ahead, and then I'm gonna say what I think may happen.
Well, I kind of think it's still the summer of Punk, and him versus Balor, I guess, would be more entertaining than him versus Sammy. Because he already beat Sammy, and then even with Cody, I think keep it on Punk, let Punk beat Balor, and kind of just have that feud rivalry or whatever kind of come to an end as well, and then give Punk let someone come back like a Randy Orton or somebody finally, and let them feud it out and give Randy the title.
Yeah, because when is Randy coming back?
He's been gone for a minute, just like Drew. Like
Being gone since WrestleMania.
It's WrestleMania.
Everybody been gone since WrestleMania.
yeah, so give him the title. You know what I mean? It makes sense. Like, all right, fine. Let Cody take the L, right? It ain't gonna hurt him. It still preserves him. Let him take the L though. Let Punk win. Then let Sammy lose, take the L. Let him go against Finn, do his thing, and then let someone come back and then go against Punk. It's not for nothing. I'm kind of tired of seeing Cody keep winning, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I like it. I like him, but it's just like you could do so much more. Like on SmackDown, you need more contenders. You know, what are you gonna do? Give someone else, man. Give someone else that good old college try.
You sound like someone I know that said, so we're excited to see the same people in the main event scene. All right, this is my crazy theory. All right. So so my first thought was, all right, they have a great match, and I'll probably go to two thoughts, and I'll put my winner. First thought was Cody and Punk had a great match, gets to that climax to where they're going home, and Punk wins. Punk wins, and but Cody turns on Punk. Cody becomes a heel, right? And then night two, Sammy do win, right? Sammy do win. He do get that number one contender shot, right?
Oh, not
Then
Sammy again.
and listen.
You're like, listen, Linda, listen.
And then there's a SmackDown either in Montreal or up there in Canada, right? So Sammy calls his shot in Canada, right? Sammy calls his shot in Canada to face Punk. And they wrestled the main event of SmackDown. KO returns. And even though he don't like Punk, he strews Sami Zayn for doing something that he hasn't done, which is beat Cody Rhodes and win the WWE Championship. Punk still wins. And that's SmackDown. So Punk is your champion currently throughout the summer. And then you can renew that rivalry of KO and Sammy. Right? You can do that. And then Punk can face a return in Randy Orton or whoever decides to return. All right, the second theory is Punk and Rose again and get to the climax. And then you have you have you have you have you have Punk wins again, but you have Randy Orton come out and take out both guys
RKO's everybody at least.
because he still got unfinished business with Cody, and him and Punk hasn't touched. My God, 14 years, right? So you have them in the next PLE in a triple threat match, right? And then yes, you have. It doesn't make sense for Finn to win against Sammy because Sammy's getting that title shot. So Sammy can call for his title shot right after a triple threat match and win the title. Say for instance, Punk were to wrestle SmackDown, whatever. He could win the title in Toronto or Canada, and then you could have KO come and celebrate and take him out. But Sammy's your world champion heading into the fall. Thoughts on that?
I like the second one. I like the second one more simply because we don't know Randy's timetable.
Right. You know.
Or even Drew. None
Yeah,
of them.
we don't know either one. And those are the things that scare me about the first one. We don't know their timetable. That second one though, yeah.
Make up for the 9-day as WWE champion. I think the reason was they took the belt off of Sammy because they needed a champion at SummerSlam. That's going to help draw. And you can have Sammy win the belt in Toronto and have him all the way to Survivor Series. Or if he's doing well, let him hold it to the Rumble. And if he's really doing well, let him go to Saudi Arabia as WWE champion. Like, come on. I'm with that. Like,
speaking Arabic.
Okay. So I had Punk winning. For night one. And yeah, that's what I have for night one.
I got Punk winning as well.
Okay.
Me too.
All right. Okay. All right. Dewey should be coming on shortly.
Man, I gotta write these picks that I be saying because you know what happened? I'll go and be like, what did I say again? And pick the opposite.
All right. So I think that's all of night one. Well, do you have any big upset for night one? Any matches? Any surprise return on night one? And your best match. I think the best match is going to be Gunther and
Yeah, I think that's going to be the best match as well.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie to you. Every part of me is feeling like that 6-man tag match, something is going to happen.
Well, if Jay betrays them, the bloodline, I get my ultimate pick. If he does. If it's like this. I think I'm in a good position to get my ultimate pick. Jay betrays them somehow and doesn't fuck with them no more. Or Cody goes heel against Punk and still loses. But as long as Cody, remember, Cody Lander, that's all we need. He ain't got to win. He just needs to go heel and do some diabolical shit. And then I get my ultimate pick points.
I think I said, what did I say? I think I said Cody Punk WrestleMania. Again, at SummerSlam. I don't get nothing right now. If they do have that match at WrestleMania, then
Yeah, you get yours.
Yeah.
Trust me. I need my ultimate point picks. I need more prediction points so I can cash them in for wins. I have a strategy, a methodology.
That's the strategy. Right? You hear that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. You gotta be strategic with this shit, man. And that's what I'm doing.
Um, yeah, my biggest surprise return on night one. Um, I'll say Orton. And my upset, it'll be the live match because EO will win.
You think that's an upset? I mean, I
Yeah,
understand it. You know, like,
because
yeah.
they've been a
I
dominant. Well, Liv really hasn't been defending the title anyway. So this is kind of her first title defense, I think, or second. But Liv hasn't really been defending the title, so Liv and
Liv ain't defending no damn
yeah,
title.
Liv is just living in a rock under a hard place, just doing skits backstage, manipulating everybody, telling people how proud she is when she's low key be conniving to Roxanne Perez. I just hope Roxanne picks up one and do something to her. All right, okay. All right, night two. Yeah, I think night two is gonna outperform night one.
Fuck
no.
no.
No, yeah, I don't think so either.
Night one sounds like WrestleMania for real. Like those matches you were saying, like, bro,
Hell yeah, right?
sounds like WrestleMania,
Yeah,
man. Like,
night two sounds like a SummerSlam pay-per-view event. Night two looks like a SummerSlam pay-per-view event. Night one look like a WrestleMania uh, Monday, WrestleMania Monday. And there was a such thing, and it did happen. But yeah, night one of SummerSlam doesn't look like WrestleMania. All right, let's go with it. The number one contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship: Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn. Who deserves a title shot opportunity? And which direction makes sense after SummerSlam? I think I said it. My thoughts on that. Sammy winning does make more sense.
Yes, it does, but I don't think right now giving Sammy another run, like if they was gonna give Sammy the run, he would be coming in as champion right now. I don't think it makes sense because you're building him up to make him lose again.
No, I like I said, I think they did that just because it was SummerSlam. But yeah, also know that Money in the Bank is one of their big five pay-per-view events now too. So if Sammy could draw a good match or could draw a Money in the Bank match, right? You kind of would trust him to do a Survivor Series if he does well. If his character work is well heading towards Survivor Series. And like I said, if Sammy's doing well in Survivor Series, drag it out to the Rumble. And he was really doing well in the Rumble. Let him go to Saudi Arabia as a WWE Undisputed Champion. But I won't have him walk out of Saudi Arabia as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I wouldn't have that. But
Yeah, but it's like this is the whole thing I'm struggling with. And this is why I don't think Sammy's gonna win. If you're going to eventually do all of this, right? You are building this feud with Cody and Sammy. Like, you know how they build a feud where they act like we're not beefing, but we are beefing, and I'm accidentally hitting you with the title, and but it was an accident, but I did it on purpose on accident. And then to
he,
top it
he, he
all
wasn't
off,
even looking at Rose when the title hit him.
yeah, but it's like at the same time, it's like this key point right here keeps sticking out to me. Why did they let him pin Cody clean?
Sammy.
Yes.
Because remember remember the night before he was like Sammy was like, I'm about to be WWE champion. And everybody was like, all right, he's gonna be either Gunther or Rose because who would have thought that Sammy would win at Saudi Arabia at Night Champion? No one. Like I would have thought, like I said last year, WrestleMania next year Sammy will win. I think I called that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I called it that he will win the Rumble, but they had other bullshit plans. But he will eventually get to WrestleMania and win the title. Yeah. So, but the reason was, I don't know. I think everybody was down with Sammy, and no one really took him serious about him actually winning. And he did. Yes, he did win clean. He did not cheat. There was no tights. It was nothing cheating. Sammy did. He won clean. And I'm like, yo, this is the perfect time to allow him to be face. But they running this. I think he's upset because he had to defend on Raw and he didn't know his challenger. And I
Like you
think
said, he
now
couldn't
that's why I
prepare
said
for him.
now that if Punk were to win, right? Punk wins and Sammy does win, right? He do now know who his challenger is for the WWE Championship. He knows it will be CM Punk. So he could call his shot. Like I said, he could call his shot at Toronto to fight Punk, right? And it'll be Punk's first match, I think, in on SmackDown, like 13, 14 years, whatever. And then that's when you have KO come in to either strew Sammy if he wins or if he were to lose. He could strew Sammy, right? If he were to win, right? You could build that rivalry that Punk and KO did backstage for KO's return, and you can have Cody face, you can have Cody then face Sammy to make up for that clean loss at another pay-per-view event. And then you got Punk versus Owens. That's been brewing for years.
Yeah.
Think about it. Just think about it. And that
I
were to
am.
happen. And that
And
were to
this
happen. I'm like, yo, I
and
call
this
it.
is why I say it doesn't make sense for them to put Sammy there.
It
If Kevin
does.
Owens if
Tell
Kevin
you it
Owens is
does.
if Kevin Owens is eventually returning, it does make
He
sense for
doesn't like
Sammy to
Punk.
win.
He don't
It
like Punk.
it does
So
make sense.
it
It
does make
does.
sense.
It does. And like that's why I had to shut up because it does. Oh,
And then you can have that rivalry Owens versus Punk, and then you can have Cody versus Sammy. And
You
that
might
was to come
you might
true.
be right, Clyde.
I need some points.
You might be right, Clyde. Oh my gosh. It is like, because as I'm saying it in my mind, I'm like, no, it doesn't make sense. No, that actually makes perfect sense.
Yep. I just want that to come true. I'm like, yo, I called this shit. Yo,
Reiterate what you're saying. You're saying Sammy wins over which we
Finn
call it
Balor.
over
Finn Balor,
Balor,
right?
and then he goes against Punk.
Punk, right? Because now Sammy knows because Punk wins Saturday, right? So and Sammy wins Sunday. So now Sammy knows his challenger. Because remember, he went
He
to
gets his
Chicago not
rematch
knowing
against Punk, a fair one.
have a fair match against Punk, right? Right? And he wins, right? He beats Punk. A la the
Okay.
assist of KO, right? And KO and Sammy can hug it out. Because remember, they had that rivalry before they both went out at before 41. Because remember, KO was out with the neck, and they took Sammy off for TV because they didn't really have nothing for him for WrestleMania. So they could hug it out. And if you notice when Sammy was champion, KO and Becky was wearing shirts for Sammy. He was hanging out with him. You know they best friends. So
Yeah.
it makes sense that Owens come back in Toronto or Canada. It makes sense for Sammy to challenge Punk in Toronto and Canada. It makes sense for Sammy to win and Owens strewing Punk because he's this thing for Punk. Remember, Reigns in like Punk, Rollins forever strewing Punk. Kevin Owens don't like Punk. Remember that first segment on SmackDown when Punk came back in 2023? He didn't tell him where the GM office was at. KO was like, I don't know. You find it. And Punk smelled it off. And I didn't think that was the only interaction ever. Trust me. I ain't no genius. I do think I watch enough wrestling to kind of put some stuff together, I guess. I don't know, but I wouldn't mind seeing Sammy as WWE champion and whatnot. So yeah. And then I wouldn't mind, and I wouldn't be surprised if Damian Priest and Cody goes one-on-one against one another. So yeah, but yeah, I got Sammy winning. Nothing against Finn Balor. I got Sammy winning. Everybody else has Sammy, or you have something else?
Nah, I'm torn. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out by the time we vote. But I'm torn.
Qasim?
Man, I don't even know, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I ain't know.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. Clyde, you on that genius level.
Hey, who wasn't cooking last year? It was you, right?
What happened?
You was cooking last year.
Barely. I was doing really good until like I got in SummerSlam and completely jacked that up. And I was there and I was like, certain things like my downfall was SummerSlam because that's when Brock Lesnar showed up that gave Dweez the head start. And it was back and forth for me and him for a minute. And then I kind of gained some traction and then it all started falling apart when he went 5-5 for the next couple PLEs. And I'm like,
well, it was like 10-0.
yeah, and I'm just like, how in the hell?
Oh, y'all, this guy.
I was like, come on, bro.
Yeah, he just texted me and he was like, this man is long-winded. All right. You have the women's championship ladder match for the interim women's championship. Yeah, Tiffany Stratton, Jay Cargill, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte's still looking for 15.
I had a match with them, man.
Chelsea and a mystery competitor.
I hate mystery competitors because
who you think is going to be the mystery competitor? What y'all think going to be the biggest risk of the match?
I think
Any favorite ladder matches? Yeah,
I don't see it being Stratton. I'll say that right now. I don't think her. Jade possibly, but then again, it just went all that with Rhea, and now Rhea's not there. So it's like, who sets up a better match for Rhea technically gets back is how I look at it. And I see that kind of being more on personally Charlotte.
I think. Wait, are they not having a match on SmackDown to determine the last person?
No, it would, unless they are.
WWE.com. Let's see.
Because I was reading something that Nia Jax was trying to get into that match.
Well, she'd have her shot technically, right?
Yeah, and they did, and instead they gave her. They said that something about a SmackDown match for the last spot.
Wait a minute. Oh, what's today's date?
It
Today
is.
is the 28th.
Yeah.
exclusive. Did Julia and Lash Legend fought yet?
No.
All right, so it's exclusive. Julia to face Lash Legend in ladder match qualifier.
Oh, so that might be happening, and then they'll have their final who's going to be doing it.
Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, looks like that'll be it. Yeah, it looks like that would be it. So it looks like either. Yeah, it looks like whoever wins that match. Because Nia Jax had a qualifying match with Charlotte and lost.
Yeah, and then she was trying to get back in there, and then like apparently this happened like after it went off, the air.
Oh, I don't know about that. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like that final person is either Julia or Lash
And that
Legend.
and that's who I'm going to take.
Mm.
Wait a minute, is Julia still the United States champion?
No,
Damn.
Who's the United States? Who is the women's United States champion?
who's the women's champ?
No, the women's United States champion.
Thought it was Jade.
Hold on, I'm about to find out right
I
now.
thought she ended up winning it. Like she.
No, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany
Oh, that's
Stratton.
right. Tiffany Stratton is. Sorry. So she won't win it. I doubt she will get it.
Yeah, so I think whoever they're adding at this point, because why did they go so hard to show us this thing?
Mm. Okay.
Like I sent a video of it on GroupMe.
Okay. Okay. I can't think of a favorite women's ladder match moment. I could see Chelsea Green being the biggest risk taker.
It'd be dope if they gave it to Chelsea Green, but they ain't gonna do that.
Hey, you never know, right?
I don't know if Jade's gonna get back. I'm thinking Charlotte just because like when Rhea comes back, what would the better match be? Charlotte versus Rhea. So Charlotte gets her what 18th or whatever it is now that
15.
she'll have 15. And then Rhea comes back and then mommy's home and then all's right with the world again.
But they both would have to fight to see who's the undisputed champion is.
Yeah. And then you can either keep it on Charlotte because someone interferes to help her, or you low key just say, all right, Rhea gets it back, and then you run the gauntlet again with all the competitors. Or they completely go in a different route where say, hear me out, because they you do something crazy because you said Chelsea Green's in it, or she's
No,
not in it.
She's in it.
So maybe they do something crazy and reward her. That everyone's taking each other out, and then she somehow is the last one standing. Like, oh my god, everyone's knocked out. Like, say Jade ends up saying, does the jaded on Tiffany Stratton, and then whoever else like hits someone else, and Julia or whatever, and then you got like say someone throws her out the ring, and then everyone else is knocking each other out, and then now all of a sudden she's coming in here looking like, wait, it's just me, and everyone's cheering for her, like Chelsea, and she climbs up and gets it, and they're like, oh my god, Chelsea Green is now your world champion, and then she could lose it on Raw or SmackDown the next following week and lose it, because that's the type of shit they'll do.
Interesting.
You know what? I'm pulling for Chelsea Green. Screw that. Because you know why? That would be the most unlikely, most craziest, unorthodox thing to do. But it makes it the most kind of like, wow, if they did that, that would be crazy. Like, really? Her out of all people? Her? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not her?
Why not her? Right? Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Give us the
just to
surprise
fuck it
element.
all up.
Okay. And you said who you said you got Casanova?
Whoever wins between Julia and Lash.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. You may think this is. I'm gonna just say because I can't say how they going to win, but I think we're gonna get a surprise return of Naomi, and Naomi's gonna win it. And
Did she
since
have the baby? What happened with her and the baby? Like, I haven't heard anything.
she,
She had the baby. She had the baby a while ago. The baby's a couple months old.
Okay, so she's good then
yeah,
to come back potentially.
yeah. You know why? You know what? I'm gonna give you some 3 days of Sam Roberts of his podcast. Watch the product. Speculate wildly. Everything counts. Everything counts. Why did Big Jim wear caution a couple weeks
Oh, I
ago?
did see something like that. I did peep that. They were talking about that, and it's like,
So yeah. So either right, either Naomi goes and wins, and her and Rhea fights. Because remember, when Naomi was out, Naomi was the world champion, not the WWE Women's Champion. She was a world heavyweight champion. So either she do that, she goes this Money in the Bank and wins it, right? And wins the belt. She be the interim champion and face Rhea, and then they both can fight to be the world champion, which I think Naomi will win that. And then, or you just have Naomi pop up after the EO Liv match, and she can confront Liv, not Liv. I meant EO, because that's the title that she left with. She relinquished
yeah.
that title last
And
on.
Stephanie Vaquer got it.
No. EO. Liv Morgan currently has it, but
Yeah,
EO.
yeah. But Stephanie Vaquer originally had it, and then she got hurt, and then that's how Liv got it, or Liv beat her because she kind of
Yeah,
brutalized her.
Liv beat her at WrestleMania. And I still hate that entrance. Oh my god. So
Oh,
yeah,
with the song,
Liv, yeah,
the stupid freaking song. Though
yeah, it's crazy.
I like the watch me. I just like that. That'd be funny though. It's like diabolical. It's like watch me.
Watch me.
It's like,
All right.
oh, don't you worry, Liv. I'm watching. I'm
All right,
watching you, Liv.
it's getting late. Let me finish through this with y'all. Um,
Watch me, Clyde. Pause.
all right, Intercontinental Championship match. We have Penta versus Chad Gable. Yeah, Lucha Libre, technical wrestling. Remember, Chad Gable was the original El Grande Americano, and he had almost a 6-star match in Mexico, and it has become a respected Lucha Libre.
They got to give it to him.
Well, do
Home
you think?
turf.
Yeah, Chad Gable is at home turf in Minnesota. Do you think this will be the match of the weekend? And do you think this will finally elude Chad Gable will overcome and become a singles world champion in WWE?
He finally gets like you got to give him something. Like that's my thought. Like when
Yeah,
he
I
was
think.
going against like Sammy Gunther and all them when they had it, and he was
But
so close, but he
yeah,
just
they gave
couldn't.
they
He
gave
couldn't
they
do
gave
it.
it. Yep, and they gave Sami Zayn the title match at WrestleMania 40 and not him. Yeah, I was mad about that, low key.
I think this is his time
Yeah,
finally. And you know what? Because Penta is good enough to know. Like, because think about it. Penta been holding it down. But they're gonna have an epic match. I think they're gonna have one hell of a match. It's gonna go back and forth, and I think Gable's just gonna get Penta unless somebody does some dumb shit and interferes.
I don't think nobody's interfering.
I hope not, but then again, it's not far fetched that you know Grande Americano comes back and interferes and
no,
costs them the match.
no, he's not because he's a babyface. He's a babyface.
True. Yeah. Then I think it's a fair and square match. I think Chad gets it. Hopefully, finally gets his belt, whatever. And then guess what? Maybe at the next PLE he loses it back to Penta or someone in a triple threat or something like that.
No, I think Gable was going to have a run with the title. I think Gable was going to win it. I think this will probably be the second best technical match on the weekend, and I think because if Gable could go and have a 60-minute near 6-star match in Mexico, come on now. This thing almost had a 6-fucking-star match. Nobody in WWE history. Shawn never done it. Angle never had a 5-star match. Punk hasn't done a 6-star match yet. This dude had almost a 6-star match. I know that it's rated by Dave Meltzer and whatnot, but yeah, I see Gable winning, but I don't think the WWE is going to turn Penta Hill because he's a fucking
Nah, Penta will stay.
he's a money machine for the kids.
Yeah, Penta will stay Penta. It's just Gable finally gets his shot. That's all.
Casanova,
I think Gable wins.
he's like,
As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure Gable's gonna win. And the reason why I'm pretty sure Gable's gonna win is because they told us he's gonna win when they played an old snippet of him on the other day. They played the snippet where he was talking to Gunther. And he said,
Gable?
yes, Gable, when he was talking to Gunther, he
Oh,
said,
the promo back then.
When he said, I swear on my kid's life to God that I'm going to win that title. This is his moment.
I believe you. I agree.
I believe you too. It's Minnesota too.
Yeah, and then it's in Minnesota. It's like everything lining up. All right, cool. Like, come on, Papa H, just make it happen. If you don't, we're gonna be a little bit upset.
Yeah, I think they're gonna riot if he doesn't win. It's one of those.
I mean, because if he wins against Penta, fair, square, and clean, I think it makes an honorable match and it makes him a legit champ. How he wins, though, no clue. Ankle lock or suplexes, I don't know.
Yeah, I do see. Like I said, I do see Gable winning, and yeah, I don't see Penta tapping out. I think Gable probably will have a move that's not going to be.
Chaos Theory.
Not,
Oh, wait, no, I think Gable wins with something lucha.
yeah.
Maybe he does a Penta driver.
Now to
Hits
beat
him with the Penta
Penta
driver.
driver was crazy.
Hits him with his own move to beat him. Like, talk about going out like a G. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna beat someone, beat them with their own move.
So what do you see next? Do you see Penta teaming up with his brother Ray Phoenix?
I mean, it would have to happen.
And having them be tag champions?
And get those titles of the division?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That would be better.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
that would be better
they
than
would
the
definitely
vision.
make for a better match.
It kind of helped free up what's his name? Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. United States Championship match. The returning of Baron Corbin
Why the
versus
fuck?
Trick Williams.
I haven't been watching SmackDown like that. I admit. Where the hell Corbin come from? Like, why?
He interfered in the what's his name? Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams match.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh. Because I didn't know, because I was like, I haven't watched SmackDown. That's why I've been been a little out. So, not saying I've been out, but I just haven't seen it in a minute. So, I have no idea what's going on. So, Trick Williams all the way. Ain't no way Corbin's coming back when he was on NXT for this whole entire time because he got demoted.
You think
and
he
then
got
all of a
demoted,
sudden,
or you think he was helping talent?
Oh, I'm sure he was, but I just think at this point, you're not going to bring him back and have him be Trick Williams over Trick. Whoop that Trick. Like, come on. The lemon pepper steppers.
I think that's why he wins. I think he wins.
I
think he wins for that reason, because Trick Williams is so over. They're gonna want him back in the title picture.
And they want him to start chasing, because remember, they put Trick, they put Javon. He had a great match with Rusev Monday, and Obafemi in these positions for a reason. They trying to build these new stars. You know, these old guards, the Punks, the Rollins, the Rhodes, the Reigns. Less than 3 years, they all gonna eventually retire. God, hopefully, they need stars. You don't see them. When the last time you saw them calling back any like old school veterans? Do stuff anymore.
Nah, they did. They even mentioned that in Unreal too.
They haven't.
But they mentioned that in Unreal. They said, "Hey, let's bring them up because these guys are getting older and injuries." Because more so injuries.
Come back to do WrestleMania. They're not asking Austin to come back and do WrestleMania. They're not asking Batista to come back to do WrestleMania. They're not asking Terry Bollea to come to WrestleMania.
Well,
I know.
You had to go there.
I know. God forgive me, but
I'm just happy they can't ask Hulk Hogan.
That's what I was just saying. He's called him by his government name. Terry Bollea saying they're not asking him back. I'm like, no, I don't think they will.
And good.
Good. That part good. Because he got moved out of the arena his last WWE appearance.
Real American beer.
2 weeks later, championship main Punk was like, you can have Hulk Hogan into the Royal Rumble, and I'll throw his Dusty out of it and kill Hulkamania once and for all. I definitely remember that, bro. And then people were saying they'll come in Hogan. There was a photo, I'm going to share it, of Rose pointing to Punk to get the title, like a WrestleMania 9 photo of Brett and Hogan. There's a photo of Punk and Rose. I'm gonna share that photo. But yeah, you're not asking these old guards to come back and help draw money. You're not. They try to create stars, and as we know, as we see on ESPN, it's very important to own your IP, because look what happened to Ryan Clark. ESPN try to create new stars. These old guards like Carl Ravitch, who's been at ESPN for 33 years, they get rid of him. Unfortunately, they get rid of him, and it's sad. But like, it's business. I know it sucks. I'm on a part of that too. It sucks. Trying to figure out what's next. But yeah, they're not asking these old stars to come back and try to main event. They're not. So that's why they got Trick, Oba, Javon, in these situations. And yeah, they're bringing back people that never really spoke bad about the company, as in Baron Corbin, to help Trick to get to that main event spot. Because that's where Trick's gonna be. He's gonna have the main event WrestleMania. You need the stars. And Trick is one of your stars. So yeah, I have Baron Corbin winning. And Casanova, you said you have Trick winning?
Of course, man. I'm sticking with Trick Willie, Lemon Pepper Steppers, brother.
All right. Oh yeah, we got two more matches. We got Human Money's on the pole match. Danhausen versus
Danhausen got to win, man. You got to let this dude finally win.
Human Money on the pole. Oh, this is the first ever Human Money on the pole. It's like a ladder match. Yeah, like the comedy in the WWE currently. What do you think about the Joe Hendry and Danhausen's interlude music?
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I thought it was funny too. Yeah, I hate what they're doing to Joe Hendry, but I love the comedy of it. I want to be the first to say I wasn't a big fan of Danhausen when he first came in. I wasn't a big fan. I am completely sold. I need to get a Danhausen Knicks jersey.
I think who was it? Was it me and Threes? It was like, yeah, it could be Danhausen that's popping up. Elimination Chamber. But yeah, yo. When you could help the New York Knicks, right? I think who won the World Cup this year?
Spain,
right? The NHL World Cup. You can help them win the Stanley Cup. This guy, I don't know how he's doing it.
Yo, I don't know how he's doing it either, but the fact that all the sports are buying in and they're all trying to get them to curse people and uncurse people is hilarious to me.
Danhausen is that dude. That's all I'm saying. He is that dude. Think about it.
And honestly,
you have to be someone super to be able to pull the shit he has off and make it like the whole Knicks thing. Just, I don't know, maybe he's from the future and he saw it coming, but for him to say, the Knicks are cursed, and then all of a sudden they're losing, he's like, okay, they paid me human monies, they're uncursed, and then they fucking win it all.
Yo.
Like, I don't know I don't even know how to explain the logic behind that. Like,
no, but what makes it even funnier is the fact that, like during the Cleveland Cavaliers series, he cursed the Cavaliers in that first game.
Yeah.
And they were up 20-something, 20, like 29?
Well, no, it was like 20 something points because the San Antonio was 29.
Yeah, and then they lose. It's like
they came back, they tie it, and they win in overtime and win it the Knicks.
And then they win the next 3. Like, come on, like that stuff, you can't make that up.
Bro, that is some supernatural shit. He was like, okay, the Knicks are uncursed.
A part of me
felt like cursed because of the Miz. And then they fucking look like.
All right, so part of me felt like the Knicks run reflects Nova's 2018 run, how they was beating teams by like double digits in the tournament. That's how the Knicks run looked for me. I don't know if y'all watch college basketball a lot. Well, Qasim does. He's a Duke fan. Nova went on that. They became the first team to beat teams in the tournament by double digits. It's small shit. But yeah, that's how I felt the Knicks championship run was going. And then for them to because I never thought in my lifetime I would ever see the New York Knicks win an NBA championship. I felt that the Mets would win one before the Knicks, but the Knicks beat the Mets to the punch. I'm a diehard Mets fan. I'm a diehard fan too. But I never thought I would ever see the New York Knicks win an NBA championship. And I didn't think so. I love to see it.
I kind of messed up because even me not being a big fan of NBA, based on, again, player stats and understanding the game, and who Vegas would want to see win, I knew they were due in the next couple of years, to be honest with you, coming out of the East. After I saw what happened to them in the finals against Indiana, and I was like, damn, they really had that. But then this year, it made sense. It was like, yo, they got over the hump. They're a lot better. And then the whole Danhausen thing just made it more entertaining. And Vegas said, let them ride with it.
No, Vegas was with San Antonio.
Yeah.
No, that's what they wanted you to believe. They wanted that because that made people bet more. Vegas manipulates it all, man. They do that on purpose.
So
It's
yeah,
strategy.
they voted for San Antonio. That means you have to put your money on the Knicks, right? I don't know how betting works.
They favored San Antonio, which would piss people off to be like, I'm betting on the Knicks. So Vegas is gonna be people gonna make those bets. Or however they do. I don't know. I mean, I don't do betting.
Yeah.
But
they want you. So I think it is. I think it's that you're to bet to lose money. You got to bet the underdogs. Right? Well, to win money, you have to bet on the underdogs to win. Because you're not going to bet on all the winners because you're not going to.
Yeah. So everyone voted for the Spurs per se to be like, oh, Spurs got this in the bag, and then they lost.
Right. But yeah, like Danhausen. I'm grateful.
Let's give Danhausen his award, man.
I'm grateful. As a sports fan, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. I wish you came in 2024. It could have helped the Mets win the World Series. We could have easily beat the Yankees if we would have got through the Dodgers. We beat the Dodgers twice. The Yankees could have beat the Dodgers. They only beat the Dodgers once in the World Series, and I was at that game. Was it game 4? I bought ticket $600 and went to game 4. And
600 ain't that bad. Damn, that's pretty good.
Game 4. Who people thought the Yankees? I was looking for a Dodgers championship celebration. That's what I really went for. But I went to hear New York play. So yeah, and then game 5, the Yankees Garrett Cole was pitching a perfect game, and in the 5th inning, it all blew up in him. Aaron Judge missed the ball right in front of his face. Like the Dodgers came back, tied the game up 5-5 in the 5th inning, and the rest is history. But yeah, I have Danhausen winning. Yeah, I have Danhausen winning, and yeah, that's Dom could take an L. He's still cursed too.
Well, that's the thing. They're all cursed still.
Yeah.
So Dom's got to lose, and he's going to lose in a crazy way. He'll probably end up falling off the ladder or some crazy shit, and Danhausen is just like, him and Manny's.
Yo, he was like, Pierce was like, I want this off my show. I can't. He's losing it. He's losing it. Because what's his name? Nick Aldis, man, he really don't care. But yeah, what's his name? Yeah, Nick Aldis don't care. But what's his name? Pierce is like, yeah, I want this off my show. I'm gonna settle this, and that's that. So I need Danhausen and Hausen minis to win, to celebrate. Yeah. All right. So I think we have the last match. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. You have Seth freaking Rollins versus Roman Reigns. And what are the questions? All right, we got this 14-year rivalry between Roman and Seth. The storytelling between the two guys. And who's walking out as World Heavyweight Championship? At
Roman.
At SummerSlam.
Roman. Roman. They're billing it as the last showdown between these two. Only way it ends is if Roman wins.
I agree. Roman.
Only way it ends is if Roman wins, because if
Because he
Roman
has to get
doesn't,
the monkey off his back finally.
yes, and it doesn't, and he Roman cannot retire with that stigma that he never beat Seth.
In a big match. He beat
Yes,
Seth, not in a big
yeah,
match.
yeah, and that's the thing. He cannot retire with that. And if they're billing this like the last one, the last showdown, that means Roman's career is coming to a wind down, and they know
And
it.
Seth. And Seth.
Yeah, but I think Roman is gonna
Well,
go before
remember,
Seth.
Roman said he's here for the summer. So when he said that, I think he's going to win it at SummerSlam. And then if he lose, it'll be the next PLE or something like that as soon as the fall hits. That's my thought.
Back and win the title like that. Hell no.
I think he loses to Oba.
Me too.
Whenever they get down that road, I think he loses to Oba. And this is why I think they have to fill Oba's like months with feuds before that.
I remember at the press show, post show, WrestleMania, I wouldn't be surprised if Oba and Roman get face off at the night two of WrestleMania SummerSlam. Because Roman was like, "We'll see at the summer at the summertime or something of that nature." Oh, mm. Part of me would really want Seth to win, and then you can have Seth face LA Knight. But oh, that would make that wouldn't make sense because if Seth remember that brother promo that he did like 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago. That shit was too funny. Brother this, brother that. Got the same haircut. Want to get a drink together? Brother, my ass.
Yo, I think they've been cooking with the promos lately.
Yo,
And
yeah, they have. They have.
and that one with Seth the other day, I feel like Seth had to win that promo.
The first one.
No, the one that they just did on Monday.
Oh, okay, okay.
I feel like Seth had to win that one because that one with Roman was like, "You're number two, or he's gonna be number two." Boy, they cooked with that. They cooked with that, and you could not like. And if you didn't let Seth win one, it was gonna be like, "Oh man, he destroyed you on the mic, and he destroyed you in the ring."
Well, not really in the ring. We all know Seth Rollins is a better professional wrestler than Roman
Yeah,
Reigns.
but you know, Roman, because I'm picking Roman to win. Roman
Correct.
has to figure that out.
Correct. I think I so this is going to officially end it. I know in the video game, even though I don't have it, there was rumors where this is the last time. This will really, really, really be the last time that Roman and Seth ever face off each other. It's a 2K25 video game when Roman was the cover. Paul Heyman was saying that, but um, what's really gonna be the X factor in this match is the steel chair. Bring it all back full circle.
Yes, and
That's gonna be.
I think Roman finally gets his payback.
He's gonna use the steel chair, and yeah, a steel chair is gonna be the X factor, and a steel chair is gonna yeah, steel chair is gonna be the X factor of the match. And I have Roman winning, and then I'll see the setup for Roman versus Oba, and they can have that stand out to close out SummerSlam. And then so you have that right, and then You could have Roman's bloodline at the stage just waiting.
Wait. Well,
Or you got the bloodline come, they all attack Oba, right? And Roman could be really a heel, build Roman up as a heel until WrestleMania. Qasim, is he on?
I don't know where he went, but it looks like he closed out. But I
Yeah,
like that idea of building Roman as a heel to face Oba at WrestleMania. That way, when Oba wins, the pop is even bigger.
correct. Because you have Oba face you have Oba down at SummerSlam, and then Oba could build himself back up and he can talk his trash about Roman, and then Heyman will have to, if this is Leslie's last gig, right? Heyman will either have to see what the division is doing, or he could try to
He's gonna go with
reconcile.
Oba.
Hell no. Nah, it wouldn't make sense. That would make Oba a hill.
Not necessarily. You retire Brock and then you steal his, you steal Paul.
But Paul Heyman's got to find someone that he can leech on. So it'll
Oba.
be the division. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do Oba.
Unless Bronson Reed comes back, I don't think it's division. Division, because like, look, he's trying to push away from division. He's going somewhere else. Remember when he's like, oh, like he's been like getting at that for a while.
Who?
Paul, he
Oh,
like
okay.
for a while he's been on that. Oh, you guys aren't doing enough. You guys, like remember he was like, Maxine is the only one who got the job done.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, like I see that relationship ending soon.
Yeah, I do. And then, like, a part of me is if Roman were to lose, I'll have Bronson Reed assist Seth, because remember when Breaker did that turn, it was to he made that choice himself, and then Breaker made that choice of, oh, whose side are you gonna choose? You gonna choose Seth or you gonna choose me? And he chose Braun uh Braun Breaker's side. So
Yeah,
now, so if Roman were to lose, Bronson Reed would be an X factor for Seth to use, because Seth Rollins always got something up his sleeve. Or he could use, which I doubt that he'll do, have Zilla Fatu come from Rally of Wrestling to help assist. He's his own family member on him to get the title back. But I don't think that would happen. Yeah, I'm trying to think. My nigga, Benji, who is on? My ninja. But yeah, um, any final thoughts on SummerSlam? Any predictions for the upcoming like Money in the Bank?
Uh, so a part of me low key wants Seth to be Money in the Bank, just because it makes it funny.
But it just wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense, but part of like because it's like, who do you put in Money in the Bank then?
I do. I know. Let me tell
Who you
you,
got? Yeah,
Logan Paul. Logan Paul. Yep. You put him in there. You have him more than likely probably have him cash in on Sammy or Punk or Cody. Yep. Yeah. Yep. That's who I would put. And then yeah, I'll have Logan Paul. So Logan Paul's gonna be a world champion sooner or later. I think he's healed. I don't think he's injured anymore.
Who, Logan?
Yeah.
I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, remember, who was that? CM Punk?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I could believe it.
Yep. And then you could have him, like you said, you could still find a way. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he were the world to be the world champion headed into WrestleMania as well. Like you can have Sammy running for a little bit, and then you have Logan cash in, right? And Logan hold it to WrestleMania,
Yeah.
and then how you can get to you can have like this dysfunction in the division, and you can have Rob Breaker eventually turn babyface, win the Rumble or win the Chamber, and face Logan Paul at WrestleMania. You can do that. But for
Yeah.
some weird reason, they got to be a Punk, a Rhodes, or Reigns, or Rollins in those matches, which brings in another factor. You have Seth enter that match. It could be a triple threat match. I'm not cooking, but I think I'm cooking.
No, I'm trying to think. Trying to think. Because where do you? I think somebody's returning to help Roman, or if not returning, they're coming for the first time. Maybe a family member, maybe Zilla.
Remember, I said Zilla.
Yes, and the reason why is, on this Monday, Seth said, "You got your family coming from everywhere."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Zilla would just pop up. And then you could have Zilla and Rollins team up, right? And Solo still be Dolo, but Solo, well, Rollins will have to eventually team with Solo. Because remember, Rollins was trying to gain his respect. Remember, he lost all that credibility. He got respect back from the Profits. Profits
Yeah,
might become world champions, tag champions. Even though they lost it a couple weeks later to the Vision, which didn't make sense to me, but whatever.
yeah. But also, where are they?
I hadn't seen them last week. Oh yeah, Bianca's about to have that kid. So I didn't mean to say that. Bianca's about to have her baby. So him taking time off to help, you know, be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because I thought if they didn't win, it would be a perfect time for one of them to turn heel, either Montez or Angelo. And I think Montez would be a great heel. And I can see Bianca becoming a great. Oh, Bianca was a heel in NXT. I remember she went undefeated, and then she wound up finally losing. I forgot to who. Was it Oscar? I'm not even sure. But or Rhea, it's somebody. But yeah, I just I don't think the Street Profits is coming back anytime soon unless Bianca gets back or after Bianca have a baby. because you need to tell a story if they're breaking up or they're gonna stay together. You know, you can't just have Angel just out there wrestling by himself. You need a story,
Yes.
you know. So
Especially when they was pushing that tension story. It's like,
yeah, yep,
are you breaking them up or not?
yep. Yeah. So, any final thoughts on SummerSlam before Saturday?
I just want to say like I hate that they're not just making the women's match the championship match. They're making it an interim match. Like why? Like
I
why?
think they don't know the real extent of her injury,
Yeah, but it's like
or they just want her to face someone else instead of just dropping it to somebody particular, or just. But yeah, I don't understand that either. But because remember, I forgot who it was. Someone was saying how Rhea always have issues backstage with the higher ups. I'm trying to think, was it Bianca? Or she's always politicking her way. I forgot. So there was a whole. Was it her or Jay? It was somebody. I think it was her. It was Rhea. They went in on Rhea about politicking. So I don't know. But yeah, I just want a great matches on Saturday, Sunday. We can talk about it next week. Hopefully we don't go another 7, 8 weeks. I don't know what happened. I think life is happening for everybody. And I'm like, even me,
yeah,
I've been done a podcast since WrestleMania.
yeah, it's just been a lot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but yeah. My mom just walked in. Let me go holler at her.
All right, Casanova.
Yeah, we could close it out.
Yeah, definitely. It's your boy Casanova, Mr.
Make things go boom.
All right, this is Clyde. I said we're going. Lexi's back. Threes is still on top. And watch SummerSlam night 1, Saturday to Saturday. Night 2, Sunday this weekend on the ESPN app. And we'll catch y'all post SummerSlam. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Deuces.
Later.
All right, later.
All right. Peace out, man.
All right.